shirt. Now he's moving the camera. Oh.
All right, everybody out there in TV land, here in Bridgeport, Connecticut, at the Downtime TV HQ, it's time!
And what is up, everybody? You are tuned in to Screen Time, episode 127. I am your host, Tony, and producer for the day. Welcome into the Downtime TV studios here in beautiful Bridgeport, Connecticut at the Knowlton. Today, we have a very special guest at the table here who's loving the jams right now. It's Michael.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Michael.
Rocket power.
Wow, dude. Wonderful shirt.
Thank you.
Wonderful day. Wonderful table. Michael's hard at work. He's got some notes going on. We're gonna have a
dude,
nice.
I'm in it. New year, new me, Tony.
Baby.
We just talked about tell the fans.
Hell yeah.
I said one of my New Year's resolutions is to be more engaged if I'm on a show. So I'm on the show. I'm engaged.
Hell yeah. I feel engaged with you.
Yes, we're engaged.
To you.
Energy.
Whoa.
Hey.
Very special episode for you.
You're engaged, like put a ring on it.
And who's that, Tony?
Dude, that's Renee.
Trying to chime in.
I know,
She feels the energy. Wants
okay,
to hang.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
She
doesn't have headphones on.
I know. She doesn't have the headphones on.
Dude,
He did the buzzer. I know. He's just joking.
Just kidding.
Dude. Oh my gosh. A lot going on today. Very special episode, as you guys know. Episode 127. We're getting up there. Looming at episode 130 of a lot of great news to talk about today. And I did tease a little bit as
Sorry.
Michael's gonna have his very own news portion of the episode as well.
I am.
But we have a lot to get to. This is really
Are you crazy? Is this crazy? You didn't expect this earlier.
No, certainly not.
Like coming into the day, you didn't say, wow, screen time is gonna be high energy. I'm excited to do this with Mike, even though you're always excited to do something with me, but I know because it's what you're going to say, but I'm saying like you weren't expecting this.
No. I was not expecting this level of energy for screen time from you. I thought I would be at the table, honestly, but I like that you're at the table because you got a lot going on over there, man.
I know.
There's buddy. So I'm super pumped to see really what you got for us. But like I was saying, this is like kind of like for me, I think this is like our first episode of the year because the first episode was just talking about what we're looking forward to. But this is really like the first, like coming at you with some tidbits of news, the hot off the press news, dude. So I'm super stoked. This first thing, we're gonna hit you with a little scaries here, a few scaries in our trailer. The first trailer we're gonna be watching is for Evil Dead Rise. I know what you're thinking. It sounds kind of stupid. And it's like, Tony, Halloween was technically it's New Year. Halloween's months ahead here. But this movie's coming out in April in theaters, April 21st to be exact of this year. And, not a lot kind of is, I guess, really expected of this movie in terms of, director or actors or anything like that. But it's very interesting to me, honestly, from what I've been seeing with kind of horror movies, because we had that movie come out that the name escapes me right now of the clown. Terror shit, dude.
I'm not familiar, or I would chime in on this.
I know. It came out isn't it like Terrifier? That's it.
Sounds not scary.
I know, but it's not that it's scary. It's just like the gore and the killings are so like crazy, like fucked up. That I think kind of reintroduced, a different standard to horror movies. Because I saw this trailer, and it's not exactly, Terrifier-esque. I would say it's a little bit probably, bigger budget. It does look like it had a bigger budget. And it definitely seems to be more about like spirits and not so much just like a killer person. But nonetheless, this movie is fucking terrifying. So we're gonna take a look at the trailer right now, Michael. The first few seconds, right? Just let you know it's rated R, I guess. Oh.
What's up, sis? I had the most beautiful dream. It was the perfect day. And all I could think about was how much I wanted to cut you all open and then climb inside your bodies.
Oh,
So that we could stay one happy family.
oh, my Lord, like already.
When I was just
I tell her,
a
she's dead.
little girl, I asked
Where?
my mother,
Oh, we can get into it.
What is this, Daddy? I found it.
what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Here's what she said to me.
Open up now.
You don't look so good, Mom.
Nothing a big old kiss from you won't fix.
I'm getting us out of here. I promise.
You'd be a good mom someday, honey.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you know how to lie to kids. Mom?
Mommy's with the maggots now.
What will be, will be.
I'll tell you right now, that's a movie, Tony, I would fall asleep at.
Oh my God, I think you were falling asleep during the trailer
Yo,
there.
honestly,
bud.
I was getting a little
my
tired.
Gosh, dude,
It's for the
that's funny.
trash.
Nothing.
Nothing. Zero.
Why?
Because I hate horror films that
Really?
are trash. That they're dead. I'd kill them. If I'm in that situation from the get-go, weirdness done. I wouldn't kill him obviously right away, but I don't like the fake stuff of horror films. If you want to scare me, make it real.
So like you would be more scared when it's like a typical like a guy just on the run killing people, like not necessarily a spirit or a demon, or like you want someone who's just like a
No, I'll give you an
serial killer,
example.
like a serial killer.
I'll give you an example because you want some fantasy, and I know people out there would say, "Oh, horror! It's a horror film. It was fake." Well, okay. Split. Multiple personalities, when harnessed, becomes this being thing, possessed and grows and runs like a crazy man, and that's pretty cool. That's straight. That was a little corny, but that would have been good to make scary.
Yeah, to kind of feed off. Yeah, I guess so. So you want something that's a little more practical, scary.
Yes.
Yeah.
Practical.
Like you're not really afraid.
And like those are all the same. Those are the same.
They are all the same.
I've
But I
seen
think this
that.
one's a little different, dude.
No,
No,
that's
I
what
do,
you
I
said
do.
last time.
I do. No, the last one. What?
Yeah, the
No,
last horror
oh,
film.
no,
You said
no,
the
no,
same
no.
thing.
Which
I
one was
remember.
that?
I don't know. It was around this time last year you said it.
No way.
Yes.
Dude, really?
I remember.
I'll have to check back in the archive. We'll put
Yeah.
Brian on it. We'll put Brian on it.
Brian.
So I mean, you know, I'm looking at this movie and I see a few things. Once obviously the intense violence, I think is pretty dope. The writing looks pretty good, I feel, from the tidbits of dialogue we got.
Yeah, no, totally.
And you see there's a couple of, I'm a big fan, especially in horror. Because let's be honest, horror movies have been done so much and so often that we've kind of seen a lot already. So I do appreciate when a nice horror film, a director kind of pays homage to, another suspense movie. And you saw the clip in that trailer of like the elevator door opening up. It looked like, or just a door opening up. It was just a wide shot of the hallway and just blood flowing in, which, I mean, any movie buff is going to know that's a scene from The Shining. Is paying homage to Stanley Kubrick over there. You know, you gotta appreciate that a little bit. You know, that means, oh, you know what? This director probably knows what he's doing. He's watched horror movies. He knows suspense. He knows scary, and he may be able to, you know, I guess extract that emotion out of you during the movie. But who am I to say? So I don't know. I think I would be interested in this movie, honestly. And I'm not interested in a lot of horror films out there. And I know Michael isn't interested, but I feel like in the movies, dude, I might get a little scared. But I think this would be a good when it releases on DVD or Netflix or wherever, HBO Max, whatever streaming service. This is probably gonna be good at night. Turn all the lights off in your apartment or house, wherever you live, and watch this movie in the dark. You know, on the couch.
Would never watch it.
All right, Michael's never gonna watch it, but that's totally fine, Michael. Because we're gonna move on here for our next trailer, which we're doing a little bit of a 180 from our first trailer, because for the first time in a while,
he's doing something new. Oh, never mind.
Who?
Never mind.
No. For the first time, in a while, we have Eddie Murphy on the scene of a movie. And I feel like, you know, we haven't really seen this a lot. This is going to be a Netflix original movie. Michael already does not look happy for it. But this trailer,
I think it's over for
Eddie Murphy.
Nah.
Jonah Hill.
Yeah. Big time.
I know. I'm kind of surprised why Jonah Hill would be doing this movie. He's doing the John Daly movie still. He's going to be John Daly.
That could be good.
That's going to be dope.
He's not like, I don't know. I don't mean to be a jerk, but he's not like young looking.
He's not
like for this role.
Dude,
you know what I mean? Doesn't this role
40 by now, right?
Yeah.
Jonah Hill.
I'm just even that there's young 40s out there.
Right. No, yeah, of course.
There really is, but like he looks like 50 in this, dude.
He's 39.
Jesus.
And look, yeah, he like this, you know, old. But it's not even about how he looks. I mean, you know, Jonah Hill, I feel like this is a role that's just also kind of beneath him. Think about some of the roles he's done. You know, War Dogs, obviously Wolf of Wall Street.
He just came out with that documentary, right?
Moneyball. He did a documentary about his life.
Yeah, he looked good in those.
Yeah,
he was great in those.
And he did that. He did a movie about like skating. He directed a movie. He wasn't Steven Starr in it, but he did that movie about like, you know, his firsthand accounts with his, you know, psychiatrist and everything.
Yes.
I mean, pretty intense, like award-winning stuff. And again, like he's just, you know, I feel like he's too mature as an actor for a role like this. You know, this seems like like to me, this would be a perfect opportunity for an upcoming actor to be in a comedy role. You got Eddie Murphy in there. You have his name attached to the movie. It's going to bring up value. Jonah Hill, I don't think really has a spot in this movie. Now I'm just saying that just as a look, but who am I to say again? And you know, I think that, you know, obviously Jonah Hill still very funny. But I'm interested to see kind of how this plays out. This is like a new take on who's coming to dinner. Where we'll just take a look at the trailer. Honestly, let's just look at the trailer. You snoring already?
No.
Ezra, hey. What are you up to these days? Got a girlfriend?
No.
But you don't like getting pussy?
Okay. Hearing the word pussy come out of your mouth does make me question whether or not I like it.
Back again up in this motherfucker.
I'm never gonna meet a woman who understands me.
I don't think I've heard of a man ever who wanted to be in a relationship so badly besides Drake. I'm talking Views Drake.
They hear that loud.
I feel like Views Drake, alone on a building, dangling my legs off, wondering what it's like to feel companionship. What the fuck? What are you doing? Stop! Okay, but you're not getting 5 stars.
Uber driver.
I mean, honestly, you guys are twins.
Oh my God, wait, she really does look like me.
I'm sorry, this was insane. Let me make it up to you.
You're dating a black girl?
I've never felt so understood by somebody in my entire life.
Whether you like it or not, we kind of go together now.
You're my boo, come on. I'm gonna ask her to marry me.
Do you plan to? Out to her family?
Yeah, I just haven't had the chance to meet them. What's going on? Tell me about life. How are you?
This is your white granddaddy come back to haunt me.
What? Now this is my fault?
So you want to marry my daughter?
Yes, I do.
Well, Ezra, you could try.
So they hate me.
Can you honestly say that your family's excited to have my black ass in the picture?
Oh, wow.
my gosh, you are so beautiful. I think the police are fucked up towards black people.
I like your braids.
Thank you.
Exhibit had braids.
What's the difference between me and you? We've built a pretty awesome life together. We just need to protect it. What's the difference between me and you?
Oh, so you're all Muslim.
Very much so.
I love it.
This kufi that I'm wearing was actually a gift from the Honorable Louis Farrakhan. Are you familiar with the minister's work?
Well, I'm familiar with what he said about the Jews.
You know what? Let's have dinner. What's the difference between me and you? You talk a good one, but you don't do what you're supposed to do.
Your family, my family. I don't know how this is gonna work.
Well, we were technically OG slaves. Are you trying to compare the Holocaust to slavery?
Mashed potatoes.
Our people came here with nothing like everybody else.
They're very uncomfortable conversations.
You kidding
You
me?
ever figure out what happened with the potatoes?
Are you kidding me?
ETA on those?
What's the difference between me and you?
Hey, what's up with white cuz? Am I white cuz?
Well, I'm not.
I'm white cuz for sure.
You know what I would rate that?
Oh, what would you say?
Because it was rated R, right?
Is it?
Yeah, it was rated
It's
R.
got to be with all the curses, right? Yeah.
You know what the rating I would give it?
What?
An F
For failure?
for failure overall. They could have done it. It could have been good, because it was some parts were good. It seemed like,
Yeah.
and the idea is cool, but like you said, execution, baby, and they don't have it.
Yeah, dude.
Like that was the most forced thing ever.
Honestly, it was very forced in the beginning.
Then it was okay.
Then it was okay, though.
It was okay when Elaine and what's his name were introduced, and
David
that
Duchovny.
He was like Exhibit
Dude,
had braids.
yeah,
that
he's
was a funny
fucking-
whole thing.
yeah,
but then
yeah.
it was forced right after that.
I know.
Going forward.
Fuck.
Yeah, it ended. You know it.
Yeah, it kind of did a little bit.
It's trash.
I did not know. I didn't, of all the research I've done, I didn't hear
About Elaine.
Julia Dreyfus or David Duchovny. That is like good casting.
You
for
know what I'm
Jonas
saying?
Paris.
It's how much money do you want to be in this?
Yeah, dude.
And that's that. That's how the cookie crumbles.
I know.
Renee.
And I know they're gonna make it some weird, like there's gonna be a lesson to be learned at the end. I'm sure. The epiphany, our love is stronger, whatever bullshit.
The potatoes overpower it all.
Yeah. Oh, the potatoes.
That
dude.
shit was corny.
I can go for a nice big
you know
potato right now. The ETA. Can I get an ETA of the potatoes?
Dude, you would be good in that.
I think I would be pretty good in that.
You'd be great in that. Like, I think, you know what would happen if you were there?
What?
You would do it, right?
Yeah.
And your energy, like the energy that's being displayed here,
Yeah.
would shine. And Eddie Murphy and all those other actors and actresses, they would channel that and be better. And that movie, I'd be sitting here and I'd be like, wow, that's going to be a fucking funny movie. They did it.
That'd be fucking awesome, dude.
But maybe they'll reshoot.
Yeah, maybe they'll reshoot.
Oh, I hope you're talking about. We'll see.
What?
If you don't mention it, I'll say it.
Okay, that's fine, dude. So yeah, so you people, just to give you, January 27th, they said this is a directorial debut for a featured film for a man named Kenya Barris. He's worked on a few TV shows. He's written, produced some movies as well, but it's interesting to kind of note that this is his first movie that he's directing. Of course, you have Eddie Murphy in there, who seems okay, I guess, in it. But I don't know. This is a movie that I'm gonna try and get through, I think, and hopefully review it for the fans at home.
Well, you did say you wanted to watch more movies, so yeah.
I mean, yeah, definitely. I mean, one thing I noticed from past year. I mean, hey, man, if you want to sit and talk movies intelligently, you got to get out there and watch those movies.
That's what happens.
You can't be half-assing it, dude. So, and plus, dude, Netflix. I mean, this is a golden opportunity to, as I'm in my bed, after I brush my teeth at night, slap on You People and just see what it's all about. It's easy. It's easy money, dude.
That's what the kids say.
Speaking of easy money, this next movie, which we could be 0 for 3, honestly, on trailers today.
No, really?
Renfield is the next trailer. This is going to be a Nicolas Cage
Yeah.
original.
Did you see this yet?
Yeah, I did watch the trailer.
You think it's bad?
I
didn't see it yet.
You didn't see it yet?
No, am I gonna laugh?
Oh no, dude.
Really? Oh boy.
You could laugh. Let's just all right. So this movie again, Renfield. This is one of those movies that you didn't necessarily ask for, but they're coming out with it. And Nicolas Cage is throwing his rendition onto Dracula, which is going to be very interesting. He's not the main character. He plays a supporting role next to the guy who plays Beast from the newer X-Men movies, the blue dude, the blue hairy dude, who's I guess an okay actor, but I mean, to give him a role like that, honestly, I don't know who's producing this movie. I don't know why, but I think we should look at the trailer. I think at this point, because I think it speaks for itself. Honestly, Michael.
Sorry to interrupt. Are you okay? I need to get out of a toxic relationship.
Why don't you start by telling us what brought you here?
My boss, he's different.
You can't get him out of your head.
No.
I need your assistance.
I'm coming, Master! Oh, you feel like he could destroy you with the snap of his fingers. Wouldn't even need to snap. Okay.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, what?
Renfield, bringing innocent victims. I want a handful of nuns, a busload of cheerleaders.
And I just want a normal life again. But this modern world is a dangerous place.
Thank you. You saved my life. Did I watch you cut a guy with a decorative serving platter?
It's all in the wrist.
Let me explain.
My boss gave me this power. In return, I tend to his needs, including care, feeding.
You bring him people to eat? You're like the guy that gets the villain's Postmates.
But if you were to stop focusing on his needs, what would happen?
He won't grow to full power.
Exactly. He won't grow to full power. What? That's so weird. Why would you phrase it like that? But yes. Hi, are you here for the meeting? Well, come on.
No! Some call me the Dark One, others the Lord of Death. To most, I am Dracula.
Okay, obviously we're dealing with a little bit more than just narcissism here.
Now, let's eat.
There you have it, in theaters April 14th. What you saw there, like I said, Nicolas Cage's rendition of Dracula. And a few things kind of go through my mind when I see a trailer like this. I think it could kind of go either way. Of course, in Nicolas Cage, whatever role he's got, he's giving you 110% into that role. He's going to embody that role. He's got a good sound to Dracula. He's got a good look to it. But I mean, obviously the movie is called Renfield, so it's about this dude Renfield, who's just like a little servant boy guy. So I mean, how much Nicolas Cage is actually in it? How much is it really about him? It seems like I said, Nicolas Cage has got it under wraps in terms of Dracula, but I don't know about the rest of the movie, dude.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Mike?
Corny. Very. He's just getting money.
Right.
Yeah. He if he kills it though, he'll that's good for him though. It's like Will Smith with Suicide Squad.
Right. Exactly. You kind of. I mean, hey man, like people are gonna recognize Nicolas Cage as Dracula and be like, wow, it looks good.
He did.
And he sounds good too, dude.
Yeah. No. I even listened while not watching at a time.
Yeah.
And he does sound good.
The delivery,
can't tell.
Yeah, you really can't. The delivery of Dracula was good. Dracula. Real Transylvanian, dude. You know about that, right?
Of course, I've been there.
Yeah, dude, you are.
Do you think I'm Vladimir?
Yeah.
Oh man, dude. You know who's a
so-
descendant of him? Direct?
Who?
King Charles. of
Really?
England.
No kidding.
Formerly known as the Prince.
Right, formerly the Prince.
Direct descendant.
Of Dracula.
What thoughts? Immediate. Give me something.
Immediate
Who am
thoughts? Oh my God, Brian. I mean, I guess it's kind of weary, you know. It's definitely, you know, gives you a little shiver.
It's a true
couple
thing. There's they
goosebumps.
you could even it's like a one of those like corny
Ancestry.
HBO specials where he's like, oh, I can't believe I'm a surprise. I'm a
Really?
direct descendant.
I would like to see who I'm a direct descendant of.
Direct
descendant of.
Tartarian.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe I hope it's someone good because I know a lot of people who are cool. They're descendants of cool people. All right, and I think it's, you know, maybe time that I figure it out. But nonetheless, let's move on from the Renfield trailer because that was our last trailer actually. So I guess Michael, over 3 in the trailers today. Renfield, you
2.5 maybe
2.5. Renfield's going to be an in theaters thing though. I don't think that movie's worth it. Right? Just to see Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Dude, you are writing up a storm. I'm really interested to see what you got going on. Like, you've been writing, I think, nonstop for the past like 26 minutes.
No.
Yeah, dude.
I got some stuff.
You got a lot of stuff.
Wait,
man.
do you have anything else?
Yeah, I got.
Okay, let me go, and then you end the show.
No, exactly.
'Cause
I'll
you're the
let you
star,
go, and
'cause
then no, we're both stars here.
No, you're
we're both
the star.
co-hosts.
No,
yes,
I'm co-hosting.
Yes,
You're the host.
We're both co-hosting. You can't host and have a co-host. It's 2 co-hosts. Yeah.
Renee, chime in. Can't you have a host and a co-host?
Yes.
No,
It's
because
over.
there's
The
one
judge
host.
ruled it.
No.
Renee, overrule.
Judge overrules.
No, it's ridiculous.
I didn't say it. She did. So anyway,
Wait,
do you want me to get into my notes? I like this double box right now for the notes. We can
Yeah, me
talk
too.
back
Because
and
then
forth.
it's a discussion. Yeah.
You want me to get into my notes?
Yeah, bud.
Okay. I kind of want some music.
All right, Barnes.
Let me
What do you
pick.
want, dude?
Go to YouTube and do Avatar Last Airbender instrumental soundtrack. Is that good or not? What do you? Come on, Tony.
Right?
I mean,
Like
come on.
this?
This first one, maybe, yeah.
Full hour?
Ooh, baby, let's go. Give me some of that.
Or
Little-
Water Tribe Music and
No, no,
Ambience?
no, no, no,
This
no,
one?
no. Full hour. A little lower. Please.
Way lower.
All right, a little lower. Yes, but I want in the background, kind of.
Do you want me to move fast forward?
Yeah.
What do you want? Yeah.
So some news pertaining to Avatar: Last Airbender.
Oh, there we go.
Dante Basco, which that's why I said in future Comic Cons, I can't wait. He scores like a front. He's always running around. He's everywhere. So we're definitely gonna get him to sign our Avatar: Last Airbender coach. You're right. He returned as Zuko for the adult cartoon show.
Dude.
He's the only returning voice actor for
Got great
to
voice,
reprise
dude.
his role. He
Rufio,
does.
baby.
And he's freaking Jake Long, Teen Dragon or whatever.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he's gonna be Fire Lord Zuko. Can't wait to see.
That is so sick.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So this is some stuff I've watched. Just finished Inside Job.
Oh, nice, dude.
It's 2 parts. And I wrote down. All right, so yeah, Inside Job. It's really hilariously they throw if someone like me. It's just almost laughable. They throw so much stuff in your face. It's just like almost like, hey, here's a lot of stuff, and they do it in different ways too. So like, it's obviously if you don't know the show, it's basically about a secret agent like cohort group
Like
organization,
Yeah.
and they answer to the Illuminati, okay, and all this stuff, but they basically keep shit in check. They're agents.
Mhm.
There's a group of them. There's different characters. It's funny. It's kind of like not Adult Swim like type shit, but it's almost like that.
When I saw it, it seems like it.
Yeah, so it's good though, and with certain conspiracies in there, because it all deals with the conspiracy, all of them.
Mhm.
And with certain ones, it's just funny because like some are blatant, and then some are just like the opposite, almost making fun of like that type of conspiracy per se,
Mhm.
which I find
Oh, okay.
interesting that they would even put that in the show because there's so much propaganda in all these shows.
Right.
Looking for it. But it was overall a good show to watch, even if you're not into conspiracies. It's funny, and a good watch in the background. You're cooking, you're doing certain things.
Inside Job on Netflix, right?
Correct. My new show I'm watching is Dragon Age Absolution. It's on Netflix. It's freaking dope. It's set in Tevintar, and it's the oldest nation of Thedas. And I had to write this stuff down because I watch those and I don't remember stuff until like
Okay.
it has to get there for character names to be able to
Yeah,
talk
yeah,
about
yeah.
it. So there's a government basically that's a magical government in this magical world with this old nation of Thedas that it allows the enslavement of elves, and it starts right off the rip with like a group. It's almost similar, like a different kind of style of Lord of the Rings group. Like there's a couple of them, but they're different. Don't even think Lord of the Rings. I'm just saying like there's different cool characters. It's a cartoon show too, but it's
it is cartoon.
yeah, it's very adulty. I just started that, and I think it's good. I'm in the first couple episodes. I think it's a good show to check out if you're into it. I thought you'd like this one. I've been watching, and there's only 8 episodes of this one season. Sonic Prime, and it's on Netflix, and it's dope. It's a new Sonic show came out December 15th of 2022 now, last year. And it's Sonic gets caught in a time warp and gets launched into a multiverse.
No kidding.
And it's dope. It's like a different Tales. If Sonic wasn't at this moment and when they first met, this is what happened in Tales.
Oh, that's so
all
cool.
these characters. It's dope. So I've been watching that. That's only 8 episodes. I'm almost done with that. It's good. It's another one of those background type shows. Right. And then my last. Did you guys talk about the Flash?
Ezra Miller still being the Flash? Yeah, we did
Okay.
last episode.
Okay, cool. Just
How
making sure.
crazy is that, though? We can get your take on it.
It's just bogus that they're gonna let this lunatic come back.
Yeah.
And they can Henry Cavill and
I know.
even Wonder Woman, which we know is trash, but still,
Yeah.
you're gonna let this hooligan.
Honestly, I don't know. Jay and I were talking about it, and I think James Gunn is just maybe at that point, like the Flash was so far, like basically done, and he also just kind of figured, like, I mean, he also has Ben Affleck playing Batman in it.
I know. I
So
saw
it's
it. I
like-
saw the trailer.
Like, what's the
Did
point?
you know the trailer came out?
No, I don't think I don't
Play
think
it.
we watched the trailer.
Dude,
Um,
let's go. News with Mike.
yeah, news with Mike, the Flash.
Trailer, bro. It's good.
Yeah.
You see
Dude,
Batman
Ezra Miller. I said Ezra Miller's a good Flash.
Yeah.
1 year ago, 1 month ago. This is it.
1 month ago.
Really?
Is this a fan? No way is a fan made. I just watched something.
Kino check. I don't know what Kino check is.
Maybe
The
it
Flash
was a year
season
ago.
9 promo. The Flash trailer 2023 2 days ago.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
No, it says Infinite.
Damn, I watched.
Oh wait, 2 days ago, official trailer.
I watched some. Yeah, I watched it today.
Oh yeah, look, 2 days ago, movie
Yeah.
trailers, official trailer. Wow, 2 days ago. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
But I was gonna say like, damn, what was I saying?
Ezra Miller, good actor. Batman, Ben
Oh,
Affleck.
So I'm sure James Gunn was like, "What's the point in even recasting Ezra Miller now? Because Ben Affleck isn't going to be
Well,
Batman
apparently
anyway."
this is good too. No. Apparently this gets good reviews. Apparently,
I'm sure it is
this
really
had
good.
the highest I don't, when they have people sit down and watch the movies.
Yeah.
This had the highest views.
I bet
this
it
had
did.
the highest views
because Ezra is a great Flash.
Well, people love. For some reason, there's a
Affleck?
huge cult following for Ben.
My
Batman, I see everywhere.
Really?
My Batman, they say.
No,
How
I mean,
about Ben Affleck?
I would give him a second chance, but he is not. Ben Affleck is not a good actor. He can't do like serious shit. And then there is damn, what's his name? Comes back as Batman too.
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton, yes, dude. But all right, let's
I saw him fall off a motorcycle in a stunt, so it's dope that he
Really?
does his own stunts.
That's dope.
When you're watching,
let's check out this trailer. Yeah, subscribe.
Yeah, I've watched this. So
you watch this one?
I mean, I knew it.
Tell me something. Well, you can go anywhere you want, right? Any timeline, any universe. Why do you want to stay and fight to save this one? You changed the future. And you changed the past.
Oh wow.
You in?
I was giving you the Rock look like this. Doesn't it look
no.
fire?
Holy
In production.
It's pretty crazy how like they banged it and it's
Ezra
loony.
fucked him. I know, dude. I mean, listen. I mean, I don't know if they get this dude some help, maybe, but I mean, he was given quite a few chances to like kind of chill and come back and hang out.
It's weird. It's too weird.
It is getting kind of weird now because the whole cult thing, how he had people with him.
It's
and
like
everything, dude,
Marilyn
like
Manson.
Marilyn Manson. yeah,
Manson.
yeah. Charles Manson. You're
Charles
thinking.
Manson.
Marilyn Manson is the singer.
What'd you think?
That was very impressive. I think you could get a Grammy for that one.
Wow, I could
Right,
play
dude.
him in a movie.
You probably could, dude. You just have to like.
All right, my last bit of news.
Oh wow, sorry.
Or unless you want to keep talking about it. What are you actually? I want to hear your thoughts.
I mean, the
on
trailer looks dope. I mean, I'm all for it. You know, when we were talking about it, like I think it's fucking awesome. I mean, the Flash is a great character. No, you're a big fan too. Obviously, we know his importance. You know, in the kind of storyline of the Justice
In the
League
lure.
in DC and just general. And
He
they
is
did
important.
finally find a guy who's good at it. Like, you know, like Ezra is good at it.
I think there could be better.
Yeah, but I don't know, like
But
who
he is
right
good.
now. Like he was someone who wasn't like, you know, you didn't have any connotations to him because you never really seen him do anything else. So he came up fresh as the Flash and he did well. And he was someone you could build a Flash franchise around. But unfortunately, just, you know, mentally is not there. You know, in that capacity to have such a, you know, amount of pressure on him to be the face of a franchise. So it does kind of suck. I can see Mike being the Flash, honestly.
I'd be a good Flash.
I think you would be a good Flash.
I'd be funny.
You have to cut your hair though.
I would do that for the
You fucking
Flash.
better do that for the Flash. The hell's the matter with you?
Or maybe they have him have long hair and he's cool.
No, they can't. First of all, you don't need to be a long hair person to be cool. You gotta cut your hair, Michael, for the role. Listen, Michael, we love you. The audition was great. We looked at your tapes, your resume.
Look,
you know,
look,
your,
I was
your
frozen. It looked like I
headshots.
was frozen. You
No,
thought I was
they
frozen.
didn't, dude.
The audience.
What do
thought I
you
was
mean?
frozen
No,
over
they
here.
didn't.
Oh, let me just finish up my news because I'm curious if have you heard about the Logan Paul news?
Go on.
Clearly not. All right, so, I followed a certain account. I forgot his name right now. It escapes me. I know. I'll get back to it.
It's okay.
I'll
It's
get back
okay.
to it.
It's
I'll get
okay.
back
It's
to
okay.
it.
Cite your sources.
I will, jerk face. I was reading an article, like Vulture, I guess.
That sounds good. Culture Vulture.
I don't know, but it's by Zoe Haylock, and I'm not making this. And Zoe Haylock with the 2 dots over the E. So one is without, and the
Oh.
other is with the 2 dots. So I don't know if this is a split personality type of thing, or if there's 2 authors, twins, that have the same name but with the dot to make a difference.
It says it like Zoe Haylock, written by Zoe Haylock and Zoe Haylock.
Logan Paul SBF'd up by Zoe, no dots on top. I don't know what is that called.
I don't know. The dots on top. I
And
have no
Zoe
idea.
dots on top, Haylock.
Wow.
I know. I've never seen that. So regardless, that's who did it. That's who's writing this. And she says, Paul didn't acknowledge the app. So he made an app. He made millions off of his fans.
Oh, he's getting sued?
There's a lot. There's this guy that we follow. I'm going to get him in a sec on Twitter. I'm about to see.
Bless you. In the meantime, Brian Barnaby comments, first time, long time. Michael with the shades looking fresh.
Thanks, dude. So anyway, you'll like this actually, Barnes. You'll appreciate this because you, along with us, think Logan Paul and those dudes are, culture vultures. Vulture magazine. I really do think that they don't care. It seems like about who they're impacting and influencing.
Right.
In the youth specifically. So Paul didn't acknowledge the app for 15 months after CryptoZoo, a really fun game that makes you money, launched in September 2021 with Binance Smart Chain. Utilizing OpenSea for egg NFTs bought with Ethereum, the app, you'll like this, Tony, is a Pokemon-inspired trading game in which users purchase eggs, hatch them, and then breed animals to earn proprietary zoo tokens. Thank you. So yeah, apparently he hasn't. He's just he's just taken the money and hasn't done anything. Apparently he said something the other day in on the New Year's, Happy New Year, gonna be a sick year or whatever it is. Let me see the dude that we follow. What do you think on that? Or your thoughts on this?
So he was
scandal breaking
promoting this sort of deal?
He owns this.
He owns it.
Yeah,
and he was like,
he's a creator of it,
right? And he was like
part creator or whatever. I don't know if he's a part owner.
And is this like he tried to get investors into this and then left the investors hanging after he took their money?
CoffeeZilla. So CoffeeZilla, internet detective. He's Coffee Break _YT. On Twitter, internet detective is exposing scams. Tony,
wow,
2 million subs on YouTube. Logan Paul's most formidable opponent. It says,
oh my gosh,
follower of Jesus, or as I like to call him, Yeshua. He says, because Logan Paul responded to him, basically saying he's going to sue him. Logan Paul says, me interviewing people who lost money in CryptoZoo is milking the shit out of it. And if I continue to do so and call this a scam, it's going to be worse for me in his lawsuit. He's a little gnat because he blocked him in the show. I'll play if you want to hear it.
Yeah, definitely. You want to send me the link? I'll play it over here.
He's the most formidable opponent I've had. I'm not kidding. The guy's good. Why did he block?
So a little gnat, he goes, and CoffeeZilla's funny. He posts this video clip and he goes, a little gnat is the most formidable opponent Logan Paul has ever had. This dude's cool. I like him. Shout out CoffeeZilla. He's a big YouTuber and stuff. This dude, he goes after these people, and I think it's dope. We've talked about these people at a large scale. Both brothers, You've called them out multiple times. On Sportsport with Brian.
Still never answered. Dude, never stepped up.
I said I'd coach you. I definitely would coach you. I'd make you. It'd be like Apollo with Rocky.
Again, I mean, dude, if the offer's out there, I think I wanted to fight Logan Paul. I'm pretty sure it was Logan Paul. Or was it Jake Paul? No, Jake Paul. No, it wasn't Jake Paul. I think it was.
I think what happened was it might have started with Logan, and what happened was Jake got so annoying it turned into Jake for you.
Logan was fighting first, though, right?
Yeah.
So it definitely was Logan first, and he never answered, but it's still out there. Set a date. You can give me 4 months in advance, 5 months.
Definitely need some.
Couple
months, but
I'll start training right now, dude. That's still always out there.
But yeah, I just think, of course, fraudulent.
What is he's getting sued now? Is that people are pursuing him or don't know?
You got to go look into this. Go to CoffeeZilla's thread. January 3rd, he posts a good amount. Fear not, crypto zoo holders who spent millions in 2021. The basic game might be delivered in 2023, 2024, and definitely not because I made a video series about it. So he clearly made it says, okay, he's making fun of.
So it was like, Logan Paul was gonna have this game come out. People invest early, probably got some perks or whatever, and now there's kaput on it.
Yeah, it's actually funny. So, this is dope. I watched this. This is CoffeeZilla, calling nearly a year ago. So he's given him time.
Right. I'm gonna look this guy up.
Yeah, he's a journalist. We follow him on Twitter. So check this out. Listen to this.
Hello. Hey, Jeff. Hey, sorry to bother you. This is Steven with CoffeeZilla. I'm calling because I've heard reports that CryptoZoo hasn't paid their development team, and I'm just reaching out for comment before I do this story. I got your number from one of the development team, and I just want to follow up on that.
I have no comment for it.
Okay, are you guys denying it, or are you saying it's not true?
No comment. I don't think that the information is true.
Okay, they're saying $1 million hasn't been paid in development for CryptoZoo, and Logan Paul said publicly that it has been paid. So, I mean, it's a pretty serious accusation, and obviously, I don't want to just run a story. You guys have a whole side to your story here.
Your job as someone that is reporting news,
A journalist.
is to actually verify correct news.
That's what what he's doing.
He said that's why I'm calling.
I know, and that's legal grounds for that stuff. So I'm just telling you, legally, you have to report correct news with verifiable information.
Right, that's why I'm calling you. They've given me a lot of things, a lot of evidence.
Okay, well, okay, you can have the evidence you want, but I'm just letting you know, if you report anything on us, I appreciate your business, I appreciate you as a person, and I'm just telling you, from a legal standpoint, as we've been advised always, is if anybody reports fake news, that's where we won't,
Crazy, huh? So
That is crazy.
With that, it all started first of all with me with just like his content, but then the Japan shit where
The forest.
Yeah. I know personally someone who went there and did that to themselves.
Really?
That I went to school with. And that's just fucked up.
Yeah, it is.
That place, even in as negative as it is of a place where people go and commit suicide, like,
right. You
don't
shouldn't be there filming. Like, it's just not the place to do that.
playing around and stuff, throwing Pokeballs at Japanese people.
Yeah.
Dressed as Pikachu. That threw me
weak.
That threw me just so far off that it's like, I know that's in him.
Right.
And then the way him and his brother did the whole thing.
And then there's just like the weird pivot.
No, with all this stuff,
Celebrity
it's
boxing,
it's all part of the let me just distract. They're part of the circus. So shout out CoffeeZilla. But that's my news.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
That was a great news segment.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like the Logan Paul shit. I mean, that's something we can keep on top of as well. Dude.
Yeah.
I wonder if we can get his phone number from one of the development teams.
Yeah, let's go call some CoffeeZilla development guys. Hey, I mean not CoffeeZilla, sorry, CoffeeZilla, CryptoZoo people developers.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I bet there's
we're technically journalists.
I bet there's a few people out there who would be willing to talk.
Easy right now.
Yeah, dude.
We should reach out to people.
Honestly, I think we should. It'd be pretty dope.
That's the move. What if we just? That's intuition. That's like Napoleon Hill says, failure to act upon is detrimental to your success, Tony.
Bang. What's it called? Crypto what? Crypto game? Crypto.
It's Crypto Zoo.
Crypto Zoo. Very interesting. A few comments from Brian too. He goes, Pokemon Gold. Get me to Goldenrod City. Charizard anyone. Dude, it's so funny hearing him talk about Pokemon Gold when he was kid playing. It's so funny.
Holy shite, dude.
And then he says, Logan Paul or
Stephen A.
Stephen A.
Stephen A.
But yeah, I guess Stephen A.
Dude, Stephen A. You guys were
Yeah.
just talking about Stephen A. the other day, like so lovely.
That was yesterday.
Yeah, you guys were talking about him lovely, which
or maybe 2 days ago.
There's only
because,
one.
Yeah.
There was a time, Barnes knows this, and this is, we won't talk sports for long here. There's a time and a place, Brian. Stephen A. was just on radio. It's 98.7.
Right.
And he was awesome there.
Did he talk like he does now? Like, did he have that like? Oh,
yeah, but it was more organic.
It was.
Yeah,
because it's just such
Radio.
a show with him, dude.
I know it is.
But nonetheless, dude.
Surprised at the answer, really, Barnes. I'm surprised with you.
I mean,
what about you, Barnes? Are you a Logan Paul
You would
fan
take
over
Logan Paul?
Stephen A?
Logan Paul is less organic, dude.
Dude,
I'm sorry to say.
Yeah, that's bad. At least Stephen A. freaking chilled with Allen Iverson, man.
Yeah, dude. Who's Logan Paul chilled with?
Losers.
Probably, dude. All right, that concludes Michael's news.
Concludes the news.
Michael's nudes.
Nudes. Yeah.
All right, I got a few. We got a few. I would rather watch Farrell.
Wow, nice, good.
That's good to know. I guess he really doesn't like Stephen A. at this point, huh, dude?
No one does.
But for Brian to be like, I'd rather watch Will Farrell over Stephen A. Smith. That's a big deal for him. We have two big pieces of news here to go over as well that I'm pretty stoked to talk about. One of which involves James Bond franchise. As we know, No Time to Die was Daniel Craig's last James Bond film. And he did a phenomenal job. So hats off to him as James Bond, giving a whole nother kind of, I guess, dimension of the character. But obviously the Broccoli family, and that is their name, Broccoli. The people who obviously own the rights to James Bond are now in search of a new James Bond. And there was a man out there who was met with, and his name is Aaron Taylor Johnson.
He played, what's his name in that superhero movie?
Quicksilver. Yes. And he was in Bullet Train. He was in the movie Savages. I think some
Yeah, he's gotten like yoked too.
Yeah, exactly. He's got the body for it, I suppose. He's got the youth for it, I suppose.
But you don't see him as James Bond.
I don't see him as James Bond right now. And unless he does something, adapts to the role, which is quite possible. Actors do that, I just think that looking at his, filmography, he doesn't have many roles that are like mature. I guess is the word I'm looking for. Like, every role he plays that young guy, who has like young guy problems, young guy issues going through. Is that young guy thoughts, young guys like emotions, I should say. Like his emotional state is of a 25-year-old or 20-year-old, up and coming man who's just has a level of uncertainty about his life. Quicksilver, he was a very young superhero, not really sure how to deal with his powers, not sure how his powers impact others around him. Obviously he wasn't sure how to deal with other, mutants, other people who had to do other superheroes. He was a young, person. Even in Bullet Train, he was very much, although he was lethal, he was precise. That character was probably the closest thing he's played to James Bond yet. He was still youthful. He had that kind of, playful attitude with his brother in the movie. Savages was the same deal, very youthful, fighting over a woman for the whole movie. That is a youthful, like kind of immature move, again, he's had some strides. I loved his role in Bullet Train. I haven't seen a whole lot, honestly, of his roles. I mean, there's not like a huge, like a plethora of sample size here. But from just what I've seen, he can certainly deal with the action. But again, you look at Daniel Craig, someone who's obviously, psychological, brought that aspect to James Bond, but James Bond was very much an adult who knew.
Bless you.
Thank you. I think there's like some allergies, this shit going on today.
Shit.
I noticed Brian was rubbing his eye during sports, but my eyes itchy. You sneeze, I sneeze.
Maybe it's Renee.
I was just thinking that, Brian, Michael.
I mean, it usually is Brian.
I know, usually
we have
is
a
Brian,
comment.
dude. We have 4 comments.
Comment, Tony.
From Brian. Does Michael think Gosling is a chief too? Yeah, Brian had a whole big thing about Ryan Gosling.
I was listening.
You like Gosling. He likes The Notebook. Brian.
So my thing about Gosling is like Tony. He's been in some good movies, but Brian doesn't like movies, so he's only seen him in that movie. He said, "Crazy Stupid Love" or whatever.
Yeah, Crazy Stupid Love. Yeah.
That's not a good.
He wasn't that bad in that movie though. Let's be real.
He
was worse in The Notebook.
No, you just don't love love.
That's bullshit. I love love more than anyone else in the fucking world. What do you? Don't look at Renee.
She's focused.
That's good. She should be focused.
Craig is downloading it.
He says Craig is downplaying it.
Oh.
As Arnold once said, "I'll be back."
He's going to Jamaica, man. What do you think about that?
For a week. Tomorrow he's leaving.
I told him not to leave the resort.
Yeah, that's a good bunch of advice.
Unless you know
right
some
there.
locals.
You know what I will say though? Jamaica, good place to buy jewelry.
Cheap?
Diamonds and gold are much cheaper over there. My dad told me that.
I was gonna say, you know, someone who's had experience.
Yeah, my dad. Anytime my family fancies the cruises, I think they went on a cruise for their honeymoon too. And my dad, ooh, dude, it's supposed you don't pay taxes on it and stuff like that. I know, duty free.
Duty free.
Duty free. Oh,
that means poopy free.
Poopy free, baby. Everybody loves being poopy free.
Duty free.
I don't know what Brian is talking about though. What Craig's downplaying what?
I don't know. Who's Craig? Daniel Craig?
Craig Oshrin? Oh, is it Daniel Craig? You think is downplaying James Bond?
Maybe.
Wow. Does Brian have like an opinion about James Bond?
Dude, if that was the case, he's been more showing
he's been opening up. Dude.
I think he does something happen where he loved movies for a long time and then got into sports.
I think it's Sam, dude. I mean, talk about someone who loves love. Brian comes to mind, you know. And I think maybe Sam is softening him up to movies a little bit.
I would think so. I could see that happening.
I mean, let's be real here. I mean, Sam's not watching sports all night, you know.
I mean, Tony.
Come on, Brian. So anyway, what were we? Oh, James Bond, Aaron Taylor Johnson. Are you familiar with a little bit of his work? Did you see Bullet Train? You know him as Quicksilver, obviously.
I've seen him as Quicksilver.
But do you see what I'm getting at? Like, do you think he's mature enough for this type of role to follow up Daniel Craig? Yeah,
he could be.
Again, the adaptability of one, you know.
I mean, they didn't think Heath Ledger was going to be good.
Did anyone really say that though?
I can remember reading articles in Borders, Tony.
Borders bookstore?
You heard me.
Wow, dude, that's crazy, man.
So that was 08 or 07, I'd say.
Yeah.
It's now the Fairfield U bookstore.
Yeah, no.
No.
What a travesty, dude.
Travesty,
dude. That place, that Post Roads right over there is going downhill, man.
Stop.
Colony's gonna move soon, I guarantee it.
You're crazy.
Because there's no Anna Liffey's Fairfield U bookstore. I want to know how, like, how do you mismanage a bar? Okay, especially Anna Liffey's. Do you know how many times I've been in there and it's like shoulder to shoulder, you can't move,
dude.
What is going on in that establishment? Ooh, but dude,
I know, and that stupid jiu-jitsu place is now there.
Dude, who the fuck is gonna go there? I want to walk in there one day and ask for a beer and be like, what the fuck? That place was so good.
Dude, they used to have the trifecta, dude. Crave. It was actually 4 places. Crave, Anna Liffey's, Colony, and 55 Wine and Bar, and you just circle. It's fucking epic.
Like, we should just buy that area, honestly.
I know.
And make it so fucking by the train station, too.
Oh, Naughty Dolphin.
Naughty Dolphin, dude. We should just buy that whole area. And we can make our own FTC, because FTC is kind of whack, but still kind of cool. Like, they just have better shit going on.
And they need to make it,
because
make it more cool.
Yeah, because I've been to a couple shows there. It's very intimate. I do enjoy that intimacy.
Yeah. No, but have you been to the outdoor area?
No, never.
Oh,
dude. Ooh, we'll buy that shit
that
up,
place
dude.
We'll
keep Archie's. We'll keep Naughty. Colony
Archie's
can stay.
Definitely.
Yeah, Archie's has got to
is
stay,
staple.
dude. Staples. I want to go there right now. Dude.
Figured that.
Damn it. Such a shame, dude. So many good memories at Anna Liffey's. And even when it was Grace O'Malley's too, I was like, fuck, this is still cool.
I know. It's sad.
And I was so glad because it was closed for a little bit, reopened, new name. I'm like, wow, this is great. It's the same place, dude. Just different Irish name.
Owners, man, they're so stupid.
Especially now, it'd be so much more useful to me now because I'm always over there.
I know. Before you didn't give a fuck. I
Before, I
remember
didn't
we
go
used to
as
try to
much,
go
dude.
there at at grad school.
Yeah.
And sometimes it was just like you guys would all be like, let's go to the duck. Quack quack. And I'd be like, dude, the duck is whack.
Because we wanted food.
Colony.
Yeah, but then you got that's too hairy. It's too much right there, dude.
You go colony eat.
Right.
You go the bar drink, man.
But no one
It
listened
was
to
a
you in grad school,
classic.
dude. No one listened to you in grad school.
No one
No one
did.
did.
I could have shown you guys the light.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Rocket power. We gotta do something about that. We have to canvas. We picket outside the jiu-jitsu place.
And we'll what is it called? Do not a rally.
Protest? Yeah.
Did you say
We
that?
call it a rally too. Yeah, we can picket, I said.
Oh.
We should canvas.
Canvas.
Yeah, I'm just kind of surprised because normally Fairfield's pretty good with having like a town council that shuts down certain ideas, Like, why wouldn't the council step in and be like, you know what, we'll help out Adam Liffey's. You're a good spot for us.
Because that dude that moved in there is that loser.
Schmuck loser?
Yeah, that's all in the town and fucking jerks off everyone.
Oh, the dude's in there now? You mean?
Yeah.
Oh, I think the guy who owned the place was a loser.
No, the jujitsu guy, the guy who owned the freaking bar was a loser.
He was a loser. Oh, I mean, tanked it, I guess.
Tanked it.
How can you tank a bar that's popular?
Because you're a loser.
You must be. How do you mismanage that? You keep X amount for
I
bills.
used to see him. He used to be like this old guy, like not long, but like up to here,
Slick back hair,
white hair, looked harmless. Would always post up. Seemed like an edge, ready to, keeping it all good.
Right.
But I used to talk to the bartenders. They sometimes wouldn't get paid.
Sometimes I would be in there. They would be really angry.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And they'd get us on tap.
Oh.
Smittix too.
They had so much.
I can't keep talking about it.
I know it's sad. Because then now with that as a combo with Horseshoe.
Oh, dude, I know, dude. And then
Forget-
Colony there, Southport by
Archie's.
the Horseshoe, Archie's in the middle, dude.
We need to open up a bar there. I would if we opened up a bar, I would bartend.
You would have to.
I would love that.
And then you can show me some ropes.
We
there.
would make, dude. We would be great.
It'd be
bartenders.
fucking cheers, dude. We'd be like, cheers,
it
dude.
would be. Oh my god.
Oh, dude, we just play the theme song all.
Have bands come play that
Dude, that'd
song.
be so sick, dude. We sang karaoke there one time.
Oh, we
Remember
would
that,
have.
dude?
Oh, of course, dude.
I didn't like that.
I didn't mind the karaoke.
No, I don't do the karaoke.
I
that
like
much. I was
karaoke.
forced into it. It was
I
not
figured
good.
you would like karaoke. It's weird.
No, I can't sing, dude. I'm not a good singer, and I don't. I'd have to be really drunk. Brian says Daniel Craig.
Yeah, I know it.
He's gonna be back. Addicted to the role, he said. I don't think so. I don't think they want him back.
Archie's, wow.
Archie's.
Let's open one
Wow.
up. No, not
open
one
one
of
up.
those. A bar though.
Yeah, a bar where Grace O'Malley's was, Brian. Remember when we saw
Anna
Brian
Liffey's.
one time
At
randomly
downtown
on Post
Fairfield.
Road?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Remember,
yeah,
Renee?
What?
Remember when we randomly saw Barnes in downtown Fairfield?
yeah.
Yes.
And he wasn't even gonna say anything to us.
Yeah, he was. He was
wasn't.
gonna walk. He was like, he saw us. He was like, Sam, go the
He's
other
like,
way.
fuck, dude. Yeah, I don't want to see these people.
Sam, come on, please. And then Sam's like, no, Barnes, you're being weird. Brian. Troy calls him Brian.
Hey, Brian is a nice name.
Brian is a nice
I like
name.
Brian. I call him Brian.
I call him Brian sometimes.
Brian, listen to me right now.
Listen to him.
Okay, you front the money to open the bar. We'll handle the day-to-day operations. Okay,
Everything.
We'll get your money back plus 15% of what you invested in 3 months.
Easily,
dude. Fucking call me Mr. Wonderful.
Call me one weekend, dude.
Dude, if we at that same spot too on Post Road.
Yo, and you
it'd
know what
be
we'd serve at
my-
night? Bacon, egg, and cheese.
Oh my god, yeah,
For
we'll get Tony
$5.
Famine. We'll call Tony up.
$5 and fries.
Oh, dude.
Imagine that.
And he says food has to be fire. He goes, "Oh, stop, Brian, right now, dude."
Brian, right now. We'll go find the spot. We'll go give them an offer they can't refuse.
Literally, we'll talk. You have to be able to. You gotta call the owner of whoever owns that.
Oh, look what he said.
Let's run the tables.
It's so deflating, right?
What does that mean?
That's
Brian?
losing. Let us win.
Yes.
And then you can go lose.
We'll win at the bar, and you take your, and then you go to the tables.
That's how the old owner lost.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that would be crazy fun, dude.
That's definitely a move.
I really want to do. We should figure out. We really should like.
He said for the money. That's the dangerous game, Brian.
Nobody is.
To what? What is that?
Nobody is. I don't know. But Brian, come on, dude. I'm telling you, open up the bar. We got it, dude. Like
dude, you don't have to pay for the
this.
staff. Social media work, video work.
Yeah.
Oh my, we'd have the
Dude,
best.
Renee's been a waitress, right? She's got experience.
Yeah, pizza girl.
Yeah, dude. Nobody is losing, he says. I don't know, Brian. Your last AC trip, I don't think it went too well. We should find out who owns that strip.
It's someone. It's a chief, I think.
You think it's a man? It's not the town of Fairfield. They don't own that, right? Whoever owns that strip of
There's
property.
no. There's like a dude who owns the building for the theater with, and I think there's two owners. I remember Connect Fairfield, Debbie O'Keefe telling us.
Oh
about
yeah, that's who we need to call up,
and
dude. She
Jake
got the
told me
gossip.
too. I gotta ask
Who,
him.
like the same person who owns FTC owns?
No, not owns FTC. I'm talking about the buildings that are housed that have property like
okay.
on that corner, like where Glenn is in that
Yeah,
building.
yeah.
He's in there. There's little shops. Eco Dude was there.
Yeah.
Someone owns that building.
Right.
Someone owns Borders building.
Right.
Someone owns Colonies building. I
Right.
think it's one or two people.
That owns all of them. You're saying,
Yes.
yeah, really? That's crazy,
Separate
dude.
or just one dude owns it all or something like
'Cause
that.
I feel like they don't want jiu-jitsu place in there. They're probably like, oh, sure, come in here. It was empty. Come pay some bills. Sure. We come in there. Like, hey,
That's
man,
what you know what we should do.
We're
Hold on,
gonna,
Renee,
like-
what was that AI app? There's an app, a new AI app where we could write a whole business plan.
It's phenomenal.
And
Explain
pitch
it to
it.
me.
And
Chat
pitch it.
GPT.
Explain it to
It's
me.
just Chat GPT.
I'm not sure.
OpenAI.com.
Jerk off instruction.
Try Chat GPT.
I think this is what we could do, dude.
You have to sign up and shit. We'll talk about it later.
Brian says, call out Tony. Wow. That's funny. They called him out, AC. We'll look into it. We should really call Debbie, find out who owns that building.
I know.
I'll take out a loan right now. I'm not even joking.
We would bang it.
We really would, dude. That'd be sick, dude.
Tell us about you. Yeah, no. What would the bar be called? What do you think? It's upstairs.
It's upstairs. That's not the name of it, though. Should we do another Irish? I feel like another Irish name would be dope.
Healy's. That's not cool. You like the O'Shanahans. O'Shaughnessy.
Brian O'Shaughnessy.
Dude, that was my dean at Tomlinson Middle School.
Brian O'Shaughnessy.
Brian Shaughnessy.
Brian Shaughnessy. Brian's a good Irish name, you know? Brian.
Yeah, that's all right.
I like the name Brian. I do like Brian O'Barnaby. No, Michael's wheels are churning over there for him right now. We can think of it, dude. But in the meantime, James Bond, I think it's gonna be a big toss-up at this point. You know, because this is a big follow-up for the James Bond franchise. They've been pulling out some great movies. Skyfall was awesome, obviously. You know, Casino Royale, No Time to Die, Spectre. All these were fire, dude. Fire movies they put out. Great villains, great cast, great action, serious. You know, like drastically different from what we saw with Pierce Bronson. And you know, obviously Roger Moore and Timothy Dalton, and why do I forget the Scottish? Hello, Money Penny.
Sean Connery.
Sean Connery. Yeah. That's a good Irish name. It's Scottish, but yeah, basically the same.
Connery's Pub.
Connery. Sean Connery. I think that name has got to be.
That's not. It's lame. We can't have that.
Brian Connery.
No, it has to be.
What do you want to call it?
I don't know. It'd have to be something clever.
Brian McDonald. No, because Grace O'Malley's like Anna Liffey's. Like they just got good. Like ooh.
You want to bring back
one of those Anna Liffey's?
Anna Liffey's was great.
To me, I didn't even know what that was. Right? I was like, Anna, is that one word? What is that?
Yeah, I know.
You know?
Where is it?
Yeah, right. Oh my god, dude.
That's cool.
Think about it. Oh yeah. So we'll see about James Bond. But we do have one piece of news too that really got me hyped. And I was on Twitter about it too. If you guys are on Twitter, obviously follow Tony_foosball. That is me. I've been hyping up Twitter, and obviously go follow Downtime, TV Downtime. You can also follow Screen Time, DTV Screen Time on Twitter. Twitter's a great app. If anyone who's watching, have Twitter, honestly, get on it. It's a great spot for news. Very heavy on the user engagement too. Great conversations with people for the most part. Some people are just fucking pricks. But you know what you say to them? You say, I'm not going to answer you. And then, where are they? They're not near you. But there's last thing that I've been seeing about, and this is where the Ryan Gosling came in for Brian. Ryan Gosling, Margot Robbie met for a new Oceans movie. Now, Oceans is probably one of my favorite series ever made, to be honest. The movies were great. You think about, the cast, all-star, Matt Damon, Brad Pitt, Don Cheadle, George Clooney. You got Casey Affleck, that other dude who was in like Hawaii Five-0 series, the newer one, whose name escapes me. You got Bernie Mac in them, it's just so great, dude. The writing is good. The storytelling, obviously. I forget the guy whose name who plays Tony Benedict or Terry Benedict. I think his name's Anthony Garcia or something. Julia Roberts is in it, and then you followed up with Ocean's 12, Ocean's 13 with Al Pacino. Are you kidding me? Trilogy was phenomenal. You're talking about this is a remake. The original Ocean's 12 had the Rat Pack in it.
Yeah.
Definitely a little different, but still was a movie, at its grassroots was, a movie with an A-list cast, heavy in the dialogue, a good story. And that's what Oceans, the remake of Oceans 12 and then the sequels to follow really just followed that. And they stuck true to their guns here. And they pulled out a great, trilogy. And then is when you get into Oceans 8 that kind of fell off a little bit because you had an agenda clearly. It's nothing against, women or anything. But the reality of the situation is that they were like, oh, let's make an all-female cast of the Oceans movie, which they did. And it just didn't have the same, the same juice, the same pizzazz. Because, first of all, there's 8, not 12. So think about that. The acting wasn't as good. I mean, Brad Pitt's one of the best actors around right now. Matt Damon is too. So is George Clooney. So it's obviously a hard act to follow. So we have many judgmental eyes on the movie too. So they were under a very large microscope, I think is the saying. Whatever, dude. But now here we go. Possible remake. Margot Robbie, good. She's a great actress. That's a good way to go. Ryan Gosling, a good actor. Again, he's really grown on me personally. I mentioned to Brian with, Gray Man, Blade Runner, Baby Driver. No, it was The Driver, not The Driver, not Baby. I get those confused. Not Baby Driver, The Driver. Nice Guys, which we watched at Renee's. Remember that?
Yes.
Nice.
Very
Ryan Gosling,
good.
Russell
Very
Crowe.
good. Yes. That was funny. We were laughing.
Fucking hilarious, right?
We were
Renee
having
even
a-
like that.
Renee was even laughing.
Yeah.
She's sleeping.
I don't remember that movie.
It was at your house.
Renee, yeah, it was in
At
the
home.
little side room, and your mom was talking about the Switch because we had the Switch out. We were playing a little bit.
We were watching that movie with Ryan Gosling and that dude.
Russell
that was,
Crowe.
Russell
Yeah,
Crowe.
I forgot we watched that.
You guys
I
consider-
thought that was like one of our most special moments we shared, honestly.
Clearly not for her.
No, I remember that time when we were sitting in that back room.
It's kind of sad. You're kicking out your you're getting up now.
Oh, I was gonna get a shot of her.
Ah,
You ruined it. I would never
Sorry,
take you
dude.
out on assignment.
That's okay, dude, because this is our story right now. Screw time. Let me know, by the way, what Debbie from Favorite says. So, if this movie happens, I need a few things. I believe Steven Soderbergh is the guy who directed the Oceans movies. Steven Soderbergh, excuse me. He was the one who directed the movie. He needs to be, signed on to this movie for sure. You need that director. Because anyone else, and I'd be interested, honestly, to see if he did Ocean's 8. Let's see if Ocean's 8 was directed by Gary Ross, dude. Screenplay by who the hell knows. And when you look at Ocean's 11, right, 2001 film, by God. There you go. Steven Soderbergh, screenplay, Steven Soderbergh. That is the difference. There you go. You want to know why Ocean's 8 was bad? Steven Soderbergh was not attached to the script or the movie. All right. Because there was a lot of, obviously, people were talking about how like Hollywood is sexist because the women movie didn't do well. No, dude. Steven Soderbergh is your man at the helm for why these movies were good, and you didn't have your man at the helm. So, what do you want me to do? Ocean's 8, whatever, dude. So that needs to happen. A-list actors. I know a ton of people are always like, oh, like we should do like, oh, get some young guys in there, get a no-name actor, a come-up guy, scout out a good young actor. In this instance, I think A-list actors are the way to go because there's a reason why they're A-list actors, and you put them all together in one room. You again, under a good director who knows how to channel these egos and these personalities, you can make a symphony of a movie, which is what the Ocean's trilogy was, and you can move from there. And again, Steven Soderbergh attached to the script, to the movie, who will write a good script. That movie was so heavy on dialogue. Those quips, the quick quips, you're in a conversation, it's a bouncing ball, and you're like, wow, what the fuck is going on? But then and then the actors are just delivering this shit hard. And it's just a great movie, man.
I love it.
So, I mean, listen, I said it on Twitter too. I'm all for a new Ocean's movie. Just has to be done right. Okay. You can't be half-assing this shit. Call up Soderbergh, give him whatever money he wants. And just fucking do it. I want to see what has he done recently. Let's go to IMDb. Look at this guy. He looks smart, dude. Let's see.
Looks can be deceiving.
Well, I mean, I would say directing, seems to be smart. So directing upcoming. Wow, he's directing the new Magic Mike movie. Recently he's directed The Laundromat, Your Life as a Spy, Mosaic, Logan Lucky. All right, that's right. He directed the Nick TV series, which we have on DVD, by the way. Behind the Candelabra. Wow, he did that.
What did he direct?
Logan Lucky or the Nick.
We do have the Nick?
The Nick is what we have on the series. We have the Nick on DVD.
Wow, that's crazy.
He directed that, which is awesome. He directed 20 episodes. Behind the Candelabra, which was about I forget that guy's name. Damn it, dude. Liberace. That's dope. Side Effects, great movie. He directed the first Magic Mike 2. Mike loves Magic Mike. The Informant, great movie. And then obviously the Ocean's movie we come into. So Solaris, great movie. Full Frontal, also a good movie. Traffic.
Full Frontal.
I always enjoy a good Full Frontal. King of the Hill. Nah, that's basically it, dude. So obviously, oh wow, he directed a Yes concert. That's awesome. So Steven Soderbergh, possibly the best director of our generation. I can't really say that, but great director. So you got to attach him to the movie here. This seems like a no-brainer for me. And that's basically my take on what a new Ocean's movie should be like.
I love it, dude. It's amazing.
You haven't seen the Ocean's movies, right?
Not all.
That's Ocean's 11's what Matt put on here the other night.
I know. I've seen some of them a little bit.
Dude, they're so good.
You love them.
I really do love those
more
movies.
than James Bond.
Collectively? Like all the James Bonds versus all of the Ocean's movies? Is that what you're asking me?
That's what I'm saying.
No. Is that what you're asking me?
That's what I'm saying.
Don't mess with me right now.
No, yes.
Yeah, that's right. I think so. Because all the James Bonds aren't really my fancy. Some of them are good. Roger Moore's good, James Bond, but it's just, some of it's like a little too much for me, dude.
I love it.
Yeah, I love it too, dude. That's basically it, dude, for me. You got anything else, guys? Renee, are you watching anything? Oh, I can't see her, so I don't know.
Lay down.
Well, she's laying down?
Arms over eyes.
Oh shit, my bad.
Blanket.
That would be a good time to get it with the camera, I think, dude.
No, it's too late.
It's too late. You fucking kidding me, dude. Okay, bro.
You're too late, dude.
You were too late.
Yeah,
I didn't know. You didn't know me to take action, dude. Napoleon Hill.
It's over.
Oh, dude.
I could try. Can you switch cameras, bud?
Right now. You want it? You got it, dude. Oh no, it's dead. It's dead. You're gonna have to use. Oh, he has a headset. Oh, he's here we go. Oh, dude, this is so crazy. Talk about covert ops, bro. It's super dark. ISO up. ISO. Yeah. Oh. Whoa. This is right here. This is a covert operation. This is Michael's trial run. If Michael succeeds, you will bring him on and say, ISO up. ISO. Oh, dude. I wish I had like a water balloon right now. Just throw it right in his face. ISO up. Open your picture. Oh, dude. ISO up. ISO. You gotta brighten it up. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Check your focus. Oh, dude.
Oh, alrighty.
Oh, dude. All right, dude. Oh.
Oh, all right, everybody. Enjoy your midday naps.
All right. Thank you. I want to thank everyone for tuning in to Screen Time. This is a great episode, as always, guys. It is, hey, listen, guys, it's 2:00 on a Friday. Make sure you get your beauty nap in during the day, whether it's 10 minutes or not. As you always know, any nap today is going to be sponsored by Renee Viviano.
Oh, yeah.
She is the best at napping.
No one better.
You absolutely love to see it from Renee Viviano.
She's got good technique.
She's got great technique, coverage of the eyes, and just that plush, warm blanket up.
The camera on me?
Yeah.
Where?
Lower. Way back down.
Get away.
Say enjoy the weekend, everybody.
Have a good weekend.
Yeah, bye, guys.
Peace.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.